Hi, I'm Thom Rubel, Executive Director of the Morgan Arts Council, and welcome to State of the Art. March is Youth Arts Month, and we're happy to have with us today Hiroko Rubin, our curator for the Youth Art Show here at the Ice House. Welcome, Hiroko.
Thank you.
Tell me, what's the purpose of the show here at the Ice House with all of the tons of kids' art we have around right now?
Of course, the purpose is to display students' artwork in Ice House because unfortunately we don't have many opportunities in this county to show the artwork. So we are honored to display artwork to show people, especially to family, and we get lots of tourists. So it's really good to show. And also, last weekend, I want to tell you one example. Last weekend, I was working at the gallery, and then lots of students show up with family, and they are so proud to show their artwork to family. Look, this is mine, and their eyes are shining and smiles are so big, and they're gonna remember the moment rest of their life.
Right.
And that's wonderful. I really, really like this opportunity.
Great. Well, how many schools are involved in this show?
Well, we have 6 different public schools, and then from preschool to high schools. And we have Head Start, and we have Wind Dance, Wind Dance School, public school, and we have another homeschooler. So we have tons of schools involved.
There are lots, and it shows because there's a lot of art here right now. So what can you tell me about what different kinds of art are in the show? What do we have around here for people to see?
This is a lot. You can imagine any kind of art we can see. So we have from painting to mixed media and fabric art and pottery, and also we have sculpture, everything we have. And then I just saw the really funky dolls made out of fabric, which is really awesome.
Oh, cool.
And also we have big, giant angel wings. Kids made those little feathers by the drawing, and then we cut them out. They cut them out, and then teacher put them together in the big, huge wings. So you can go into the middle and take pictures. So it's gonna be so much fun.
Wow, very cool. I love the wings. I had my picture taken with the wings because I thought they were so cool. They're really, really nice. Why do you think art is important for kids? What do they learn that helps them by participating in art?
Good question. I really think life itself is art. Like example, when you go to work, you pick the clothes, that's art. When you cook, it's art. So art can help kids to have eyes to find beauty in life. So they can really have beauties and find out beauty in their life. Also, art can help to develop other kind of skills. For example, when they grow up, hopefully everybody gets job.
Right.
So in this job situation, they can use the skills you learned from art. Also in math, science, you can use those skills as well. So art is everywhere. So it helps.
Yeah, I know one example we have of that kind of skills are teaching about the environment and endangered animals. What did the kids do with that?
Thank you. That's a great question too. Yes, Lynn Lavin, our friend, and she's a pottery. So she goes to school to make those endangered animals. First, kids learn what kind of animals are in danger. Then they start creating those animals out of clay. So it's whole process, not only art, but also learning all those what's going on in the environment stuff too. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, I know they learned the dependencies too, between the animals and the environment, and I know they have the totem pole at the Warm Springs Middle School, and they have them in a certain order to explain what the ecosystem is for each of the animals and how they depend on each other.
Right.
That's very cool, very cool. So we have 2 programs here at MAC, at Morgan Arts Council, in the schools. We have one called Adopt a School, where we bring in outside artists, 2 or 3 a year, nationally known artists who go to all the schools and talk to kids or teach art, whether it's music or whether it's science. We had a science magician here last year. to create that kind of interaction with the other courses, as you were saying, that helps kids learn and use those skills later in life. And then we have what's called arts integration, where we have local artists go into the schools. And I understand you're going to be part of that this year, this spring.
Yes.
What are you going to teach?
Well, since I'm from Japan, I have lots of to teach. Like we have really beautiful Japanese craft, and then we do lots of singing songs and cultural background stuff. So I go to school to teach my culture, especially like art through art.
Yep.
So it'll be nice.
Great. I know you're also a yoga instructor. Is that
Yes.
true? And when we did our opening for the art show, my understanding is I wasn't able to be here that evening, but you did some yoga with the kids. Is yoga art?
Yes, of course. As I said, life is art. Yoga is too, don't you think?
I haven't done yoga yet, so I don't know.
Ballet is art.
True.
So what's not yoga?
Yeah.
So coordinating with breath and movement is art. Also, in my class, I'm not only teaching only poses.
Yep.
I teach how to sing Japanese songs, and we do little skit, like story.
Right.
We make little story and then doing with asana, which is poses according to their stories.
Yeah.
So I put lots of artistic stuff in my yoga class. So of course, yoga is art.
Yep. And the kids know that. Do you teach that as part of that? You tell them when they're doing their yoga?
Yes.
Wow, great. Well, and it helps them when they're older too. It helps them relax. It helps them do all kinds of things.
Oh my gosh, yes. I hope so.
Well, kids are under a lot of stress in school, right? So that should help. So why do you like working with kids?
Kids are future. Let's say everybody's life is sketchbooks.
Yep,
Mine and yours already halfway gone.
yep,
But kids, they have lots of blank pages.
right,
So I can teach how to make beautiful coloring, painting, or you can just put lots of happy impact. So you can really give lots of happy, positive impact to the kids.
yep,
So that's what I want to do. So when they grow up like my age, they're going to think, oh, there was some Japanese woman who came to my class. And then she told me this and that. That can happen.
right.
So I can give them really good influence. That's why I love to teach kids.
Oh, great. Well, so school will be over in June if we ever get through the snow days and other things that we've been stalled with this year. And we have a program going on this summer, I understand, a youth visual arts camp. Is that what it is? I understand you're part of that as well. And that is in July?
Yes.
16th through the 20th.
Right.
Yeah. And what are you going to be doing there?
Well, this is really interesting and a fun program. So Lynn Lavin and me, myself, and Miss Rigirio, Anna Rigirio, I cannot say her name, I'm sorry. So we, three of us, team up.
Yep.
And then come up with the theme. So for example, last year we did garden.
Yeah.
2 years ago we did bath. So Lynn Lavin is a potter.
Right.
So she does lots of clay, pottery stuff with the kids. And I do fabric art and the mixed media. So I come up with lots of different projects according to theme.
Right.
And then Anna comes up with something else. So three of us do all different kind of stuff.
Oh,
and
nice.
this year we're gonna do animals.
Oh.
So we're gonna do lots of
Animals. We have lots of animals around here in Morgan County.
Yes.
So can any child come to the camp? How do they go about coming to the camp? Does it cost money?
Yes. It costs money, but nobody's gonna be turned around. Even if you can't afford, we have scholarship.
Oh, great.
So everybody is welcome.
Great.
So please join us.
In short, in terms of youth and Youth Art Month and how we feel about kids and art, we're very strong on that in MAC because we do know how much it helps them in life and with science and technology and math and engineering, and it has a huge role. And what would you say to kids that aren't interested in art?
Well, as I said, I want them to just to see the beauty in life. Then that can be create their creativity. Like you don't have to draw.
Right.
You don't have to make something. Just see the beauty of the flower, and that's art for
Right.
me. And then that can create the creativity. So I'm gonna just say, let's go outside, find something nice, and then they can be interested in first.
Great. Well, again, thanks for curating the show
You're
during
welcome.
Youth Arts Month. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much.
And we will see you next time on State of the Art.